Police in the U.S. are investigating whether an explosion outside the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas is linked to the deadly car ramming attack in New Orleans. The driver of a Tesla Cybertruck was killed and 7 other people were injured in Las Vegas after the vehicle, filled with fuel canisters and firework mortars, exploded. Officials said all injuries were minor. In the New Orleans attack, a 42-year-old U.S. citizen is believed to have driven a pickup truck into a crowd on a busy street, killing 15 people and injuring 35 before being shot dead by police. President Joe Biden said investigators were looking into whether the 2 incidents were linked, but thus far, there is nothing to report. The Cybertruck was rented in Colorado and arrived in the city on Wednesday morning, less than 2 hours before the detonation, police said. Parked in front of the hotel near a glass entrance, the vehicle started to smoke, then exploded. Law enforcement sources told CBS News, the BBC's U.S. news partner, that the vehicle was rented to Matthew Allen Livelsberger, an active-duty U.S. Army service member. Livelsberger had been serving in Germany but was on leave in Colorado at the time of the incident, CBS reported. 2 relatives of Livelsberger confirmed to CBS he had rented the Cybertruck, but were unaware of him having any involvement in the incident. One relative said Livelsberger's wife had not heard from him in several days. Sheriff Kevin McMahill showed reporters dramatic footage of the explosion and photos of the aftermath, including several fuel canisters along with large fireworks in the truck bed. Footage showed the truck parked directly in front of the entrance of the hotel. The truck sits idle for several seconds before exploding, bursts of multicolored fireworks shooting in multiple directions. Another video showed investigators using a black fire retardant tarp to put out the blaze and the charred remains of the truck bed. An array of gas and fuel canisters were left behind along with the remnants of more than a dozen firework mortars. The fire occurred around 0840 PT, 1540 GMT, just hours after a man drove a truck with an Islamic State IS group flag into the crowd in New Orleans. At least 15 people died and dozens were injured. Mr. McMahill of the Las Vegas Police Department said the authorities were examining whether the incident could be connected to the one in New Orleans where improvised explosive devices were found near the scene. He said they were also investigating whether it might be linked to President-elect Donald Trump, who owns the hotel, or Elon Musk, who owns Tesla. Obviously, a Cybertruck, the Trump Hotel, there's lots of questions that we have to answer as we move forward, he said. The FBI also said the agency was looking into whether the incident might be an act of terrorism, but the authorities said they currently had not confirmed the identity of the driver who died in the vehicle. Authorities also said thus far they had found no evidence that this incident was related to IS. I know everybody's interested in that word and trying to see if we can say, hey, this is a terrorist attack. That is our goal, and that's what we're trying to do. FBI Special Agent in Charge Jeremy Schwartz told reporters at a news conference. The sheriff noted that both vehicles appeared to be rented from Turo, an app-based car rental company. A Turo spokesperson said in a statement that the company was working with authorities in Las Vegas and New Orleans to help with the investigation. The spokesperson noted both renters appeared to not have a criminal background that would have identified them as a security threat. We are heartbroken by the violence perpetrated in New Orleans and Las Vegas, and our prayers are with the victims and families, the statement reads. Mr. McMahill said there was no longer a threat to the Las Vegas community. Biden was briefed on both the attack in New Orleans and the Las Vegas explosion. We're tracking the explosion of a Cybertruck outside the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas, said the president in an evening address. Law enforcement and the intelligence community are investigating this as well, including whether there's any possible connection with the attack in New Orleans. Fire department officials said emergency responders had quickly worked to extinguish the vehicle fire. They added that the public should stay away from the area. The hotel was evacuated, with most of the guests moving to a different location. It is owned in part by President-elect Donald Trump's company. In a post on X, Trump's son, Eric Trump, said a reported electric vehicle fire occurred in the Porte Cochere of Trump, Las Vegas. The safety and well-being of our guests and staff remain our top priority. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to the Las Vegas Fire Department and local law enforcement for their swift response and professionalism, he said. Stephen Furlando told the Washington Post that he had witnessed the incident from his hotel room on the 53rd floor of the Trump Tower. He told the outlet there was definitely an explosion and that the windows had begun to shake. The Trump Hotel spans 64 floors with around 1,300 suites, according to its website. Trump recently named Musk to co-lead a presidential advisory commission, the Department of Government Efficiency, after the two became close during Trump's campaign. Thank you for watching Topics on Trend. Go ahead and check out another trending video on our channel here.